Okay, off your mic is okay. She off your mic, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey supposed talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind. Oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner. Oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we not talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh.
We will work with you.
Hello there.
Maiyegun àwa mọ̀ làwọn tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
I am having a little bit of a problem with my audio, and I want you to please confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Just before we get fully into this, share the broadcast.
Gbogbo ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary, àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary, bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun diary, ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá.
Loud and clear. Share the broadcast there.
Diary Politico. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹ́kọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Maiyegun diary. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. As you are joining, remember, drop your offering, which is like the broadcast, share the broadcast, and indeed, subscribe if you haven't on Maiyegun.
And yes, Lórí Facebook. And yes, Lórí YouTube. And yes, Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. And yes, Ijó ìgbádìí yẹ. And yes,
Thiefnubu went for screening. And he was there. He's the only person they shared his screening. That is why many people agree that I say they want do this bigger disgrace of this Thiefnubu, and it will be so fun to see, no matter how much you feel about it, right? So he's the only person who went to talk to Oyegun. Oyegun demand that Thiefnubu ganged up to kick out for Oshi or Mole. Oyegun is now the person who is going to either clear Thiefnubu or disqualify the Were. So help me tag the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris. They have been celebrating. They said Thiefnubu lectured Oyegun and his panel. I'm going to share the video with you. You are going to tell me how impressed you are with this America Highway. Like that. You are going to listen to that. But the bottom line is that Buhari don't leave Nigeria again. And for one reason only, just to make sure that at least when the alarm bell is going to blow, they won't have anywhere to run to. It won't be around to see them. So tag the Lagos Abobakus. We saw what happened in Abuja. We also saw the fake Pastor Ruga and his own entourage. It was a carnival like at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja, where they were doing the screening. Tonight, I am also going to take you through the journey of Wike. Wike demand that fought all his brothers, destroyed them as he could, planted whatever he could plant in their different states to decimate their chances, only for him to start crying now. Wike is back to Rivers State. And his first address to the people of Rivers State is to tell them how people betrayed him. And he said, all these southern governors that betrayed him and sold him to Atiku, they will never become anything again in life. He said it. I'll share that with you. He also said everything we have been saying on Maiyegun's diary, Politico, things you know. He said, some people believe that they own Nigeria. And Wike will never be second citizen in Nigeria. Same thing the Biafrans are fighting for. Same thing the Oduduwans are fighting for. The same thing the Middle Beltans are fighting for. The same thing the system continues to suppress and then, compress, so to say. So we've got a lot to gist about tonight. And these two particular ones, they are going to open the doors. APC, Egbekegbe, people destroying people. Papa deceiving Pekin. We will talk about that. So tag all of them. Tell them. Maiyegun today. Don't share it. Let's start with this.
We have all it takes to do whatever we want to do. It's a matter of you to be firm. It's a matter of you to be faithful. There's nobody that is born greater than us in this country, and therefore cannot answer second-class. We can't. We just use this one to tell them that enough. We made them not to sleep. We made them not to eat. We made all of them, from wherever they say they come from, to know that, look, there's somebody who can take them on. This country does not belong to one particular zone. If people are afraid of talking, it's their business. I cannot be a second-class citizen in my country. I cannot. Some of them, their in-laws are governors in the opposition and the ruling party. But they want to interfere in what happens in PDP. Some of them, their brothers are governors in the ruling party. And they want to interfere. I must fail. Why must you control me? That's why the country is in the problem where we are today. Look at the leadership. They just want somebody they will control. That will not do you want somebody that will do everything you want them to do. And see where we are. And I told them, I will not be a party to that. I will not. The only people that will control me are Nigerians. I will do what is for the interest of Nigerians and not what is the interest for few people who want to be in power for military thing now. So, people.
This was when he returned. But what happened was that days before the primary election, you know all the stories, so I'm not going to bore you with that, but I have a summary. When Wike, take all the numbers, all the what have you, as in those who have pledged that they were going to respect their arrangement. So he was very confident, and he said, well, if it is the money, they have the money. Whatever it's going to take, he is not in the whole thing for whatever all of you are saying, to be a vice president or to be this or that. He was very confident because he trusted Tambuwa. He fought his own brothers and sisters in the south, called them names, bought those he could buy, intimidated those he could intimidate, and then he relied on Tambuwa. That was why he said this just a few days before they humbled him. The people from certain place in Nigeria that he's afraid to mention.
I will win and I will win and I will win this election. Even those of you who don't believe, it's unfortunate for you. If you like, those of you who say you're delegates to River State, you will vote and happen, your vote is in vain. Because no aspirant will defeat me in this election. Not one.
So that was the confidence. He was so confident. Like, forget it, easy money. Again, I don't want to bore you with the story. But when they humbled him, before he traveled back to, to River State, which he was welcomed with, as usual, praise singers and all that. Right? When he finally got back to Rivers and he was talking to the people of River State, one of the things he said is this. Listen.
And you think you have won. You have lost. I've never seen how people can violate procedures, guidelines. Somebody has spoken. It is at that point he was speaking that he can say, I'm withdrawing. You don't call him back. I just said, look, this our party must not be destroyed. I would have left where I was sitting down. I said, no, this convention can go on. Except you allow me to talk. And I would have flattened that because it says.
You get now when they serve him, he won't breakfast with that. How can you violate procedure? Procedure was agreement they had. The one that Tambuwa last minute changed, unfortunately. And he also said, normally, he would have stood up. Listen,
I would have left where I was sitting down. I said, no, this convention can't go on, except you allow me to talk. And I would have flattened that, because it says the human being. I would have flattened it. When you see people, a sitting governor won an election with 300 votes, is this not which vote will you get? So, it is God's will. Let us not bother ourselves so much.
That was the moment they humbled him. He's referring to Tambua. One Nigeria is to humble you. If you know thyself, like Asari Dokubo said, he said, you have to know thyself. If you don't know thyself, you will not know that Nigeria is not for you. Can you remember when Asari said that? Nigeria is not for you. But if you pay attention very well and you know thyself, you will realize that it is not for you. But you can try. One Nigeria. Even though it's so sad, he said that Tambua won election by 300 votes. It's irrelevant. It's this and that. It was Tambua that finished him. Now he learned that way. And when he got back, the people he told that he was going to win, very, very confident. Now he has to go back to them and say, I am not a second-class citizen. Some people who feel like I just wanted them to know that anybody can challenge them. Baba, you know, challenge them. You just flex with River State people's money. That's all you did. And they don't collect the money. They don't forget about you. They will collect more. All they have to do is just to keep stuffs like this, because it's like it's an ego problem, isn't it? For most of these politicians from southern Nigeria, ego problem. Like they are this, they are that, you know, putting themselves in a kind of untouchable, whatever. Yeah. So once they have a meeting like this, then you pay more. That's the point. He will pay more. Tell Willie Wike.
I've not political value. The essence of the man has no political value. No! The husband in this house, I'm not his enemy. He knows. I'm not your enemy. Listen to me. Next tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 58 years in that issue. It's the issue to call up my leader, but I'm not saying no problem. Listen to me.
That's it. Just massage his ego. Massage their ego. Make them feel that they are important. They are this and that. And all the gra-gra of because they know the reality. The reality is that Nigeria is a fraudulent contraption, put it that way. There are those who are benefiting from it. Minute few benefiting from it, right? Always declare that they love the place so much, while the majority who are suffering from the greed of those few you saw just now. And most of the time, that's why they always claim that Nigeria is a big place, Nigeria is a great country, Nigeria is this and that, Nigeria has potential. All those things are just things to make you feel like indeed you have a country, but in reality, you don't. And the reason is because there is never any one Nigeria, as we have proven on many occasions, so to say. The southern politicians who always love to go cap in hand to their northern counterpart, whose idea of Nigeria is completely different from that of the southern Nigeria. I mean, a point whereby a political party, or put it this way, the political class in southern Nigeria are pretty much like begging the north to please make them president. Please make us president. Please. Oh, we are going to fight for it. You need to make us, because it's pretty much like it's not at their own grasp. Rather than them come together to fight together as one, they've never really fought together. They fight individually, and whenever they fight together, they are fighting together for their own selfish, personal, political benefits. Not yours, not mine, not any one of us, except if you are benefiting from them. So they always kind of, be the good boy to these power brokers, they call them, from northern Nigeria, to the point that the southern Nigeria has finally lost its place in what they call today's Nigeria. I mean, structurally, you've lost your place. The political leeches, the political criminals in Yoruba land, the political criminals in southern Nigeria, and all of them, due to their greed and selfishness that has kept them kind of a cap in hand all the time, and most of the time muted because of what they are benefiting. The disjointed Nigeria that they know about, that they decided to keep mute about, it's simply because of what they are benefiting, of course. And when they are not benefiting it anymore, or they are about to lose that feeding bottle, then they remember that Nigeria is totally disjointed. You get what I mean? We are the beck and call of the north. There is no voice in the south. All your political criminals in the south are beggars for power. And for power, they will do anything and everything. Just like, and they've served Wike. Now they are offering them in the south, come and collect vice president. Come and collect this or that. In fact, because Atiku emerged, Ohaneze Ndigbo, Afenifere, both of them came out and they said, Yorubas will never vote for another northerner. For equity and fairness and justice, how can a northerner just finish 8 years and then they are cooking to put in another northerner, which you all know that politically they will decide that, Abi? That is so unfair. It's so open to tell you that your Nigeria is unreal. Are you with me? So they are offering them the deputy or vice president. So Ohaneze Ndigbo said no Igbo will vote for Atiku or any northern candidate. Immediately, this northern group, they responded, now, no wahala now. If you are an Igbo candidate, if you are an Igbo man or Igbo woman contesting for president of Nigeria, just don't cross the border. No enter northern Nigeria. Whatever you see, may you take on like that. Peter Obi is contesting to be president of Nigeria. He is not identifying as Igbo. He's not identifying as Biafran. He's identifying as a one Nigerianist. He's identifying as a nationalist. He's identifying as the hope of the young people that are currently, are promoting and they're pushing for him and all of that. But in the textbook, in the real book or real world of this northern, northern jihadist, who will use everything, ethnic, religion, whatever, name it, to to stamp their own authorization or authority in that part of Nigeria, and no constitution of Nigeria can even do anything to them. Was it not in that same part they stoned their good luck Egbere Jolantan in Bauchi? They stoned him. A sitting president. Can anybody stone Buhari anywhere in Nigeria today? And they won't be picking bodies. of all of you, including those of you who are just innocent passerbys. Ask the Shiite, by the way, if anybody, I mean, Buratai the butcher, your former chief of army staff, said that the Shiite, they block his road, right? And for blocking his road, he killed 1,400, over 1,400 of them, 1,480 something people, including women and children. They were executed, killed by the Nigerian soldiers, and their bodies buried in shallow grave. So in that same northern Nigeria, they stoned a sitting president. Now, this northern jihadist, to let you know that Nigeria is what they call it. Whatever they call it is what Nigeria is. Now, all of now with this southern Nigeria, they shout one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Now be the amumu. Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for any of you. The earlier you know, the better for you, the better for everyone. Remember, Asari Dokubo says something like that. Let me see where I left it at. Nigeria is not for you.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. I am mumu too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise?
Then kill you. Everybody will realize it at some point. It's all right. You are one Nigerianist. You love it so much. You think there's something that can be turned around. Well, they have just told you. Anything where you see, collect them all. All of you now with the Peter Obi, this and that. Listen to me. To them in northern Nigeria, Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Listen, you can continue to, we will change the narrative. We will do our best to, we need to talk and educate. Continue, lecturer. You are reading the truth. You are telling yourself otherwise because you think somehow, you get the magic wand. Where they are beginning to mark the ground now. Yes, they are beginning to mark ground. All of you now go cross them, you go collect, and that is where the narrative of Nigeria no happen to you. Thiefnubu showed up for his screening, and the first thing we noticed is actually the noise of the Lagos Abobakus that have taken over Abuja for their own all risers, whatever they can give. Ashiwaju awon ole, Jagabanditi face the screening. Now only him gets a video of his own interview, and you need to listen to the please. The president. Oh yeah, tell us if you become president. Don't let us talk about the agbado, cassava, corn, and all those things. So for the 50 million youths that are unemployed. So the guy did called a talk. This time around, I just want you to listen to your next press idiots from APC.
Let's go for that.
Yes, you
short for.
If you treat, there are 3 highways
in potential development of a nation. If you had gas assets, submarine gas line, or submarine vessels that will pass the danger, your transmission, electricity transmission is an highway.
That's what the problem we still have.
And you remember that I brought Aaron to this country.
Yes.
Electricity.
Yeah, Aaron, yeah.
They thought you are not on the
Telecommunication that is resources in Nigeria today, I brought Econet. Econet is now Airtel.
Yes.
I've helped them to flip on the 5G now. The option that they have 5G. We started it. Nigeria is rich.
It is.
Let's talk about that. It's just thinking and doing. And the essence of our livelihood must be placed on long-term, medium-term, short-term values. Three values for us. You know, and if you bring commodity exchange, establish it, and it was the first topic of my birthday colloquium when we started this APC. I brought people to make presentation to the federal government. Secondary, primary, seeding. You interdevelop those ones and build your silos. During heavy production, you save your weeds in the silos, dry them, guarantee the agricultural price. Whatever market say, I will buy from you. Then I keep the surpluses. So you can never lose. Today, anchor borrowers, I want.
You know he's lying, Abby. But I mean, how many of you felt the way he's actually struggling? I brought Econet. I brought I want to try. Well, even if I try, I'm just going to be having teary eyes trying. You know he's lying. But before I try to say anything else, let's first debunk all the lies, okay? Thiefnubu did not bring Econet to Nigeria, okay? So the story goes thus. After Obasanjo government, released what do you call it, privatization on the telecommunication and all of that. And that gave opportunity for private investors to say, well, they actually brought in Econet, which was already everywhere in Africa before coming to Nigeria. So when they came to Nigeria, they were able to bid for one of those, what did they call them again? Licenses, So when they bidded for the license, they needed to raise money. So they needed money, which means they needed to look for investors who are supposed to be from Nigeria, not be only Thiefnubu. So Lagos state government, under Thiefnubu, invested 4 billion as investor, as among the people who bring money, quick money, moment Econet got their license. Delta State under Ibori, you know how much they brought? 11 point something billion naira, River State money. Delta State money. So making it Lagos State and Delta State as two states among other stakeholders like Oba Otudeko. All of you know them now, the people who owns Econet. But you know Thiefnubu is a liar. Just like everything they will try to tell you. You know they will always say something about Lagos Master Plan. Ask them, what is Lagos Master Plan? Where is the Lagos Master Plan? How can you mark Lagos Master Plan? On housing, oh yeah, tell us. On infrastructure, oh yeah, tell us. On healthcare, oh yeah, tell us. On education, you know what I mean? There is no master nonsense anywhere. It's all bobo. He's talking about a commodity board. What is commodity board? Puts a group of people in a place, right? And then they have to, what do you call it? They have to manage farm produces. For example, if you are a farmer, and you want to preserve your farm produce, you go to the commodity board, what do they call them, right? Just like a government owned this, and they will store your stuff. You will pay them as long as you want to store. You want them to store them, right? They can also facilitate a very quick sale for your farm produce. For example, if you are growing something now, and the commodity board knows that this thing is being sold after, they needed it right away, So, they will help you as a farmer. So it means that you will maintain your loss, your produce won't be wasted and all of that. But Shebi, all of you, they Lagos State. Tell me, Shebi, you dey alive. You get commodity board where they collect farm produces from farmers in Lagos. You not get farm in Lagos. You get commodity board where they regulate all the prices of your food in Lagos. You get them. Now, so this demented, disoriented crook, Thiefnubu, sat down there. That's why I felt like maybe they just wanted to disgrace him. Who knows? Like they just want to set him up, and then eventually, when everything collapses, they will say, "Shebi, you won't be president." But you know what? You are a forever presidential aspirant. That one alone, not title for you. Because this doesn't really make any sense if you pay attention. And guess what? They lie unprovoked. Iroyini. And it is only Thiefnubu's screening then recorded. Others went there, not be only him, because after Kolu, wait, make I just take this one, shake but this one, because everything we talk for that thing, now pure 100% lies. And you see this half-baked, illiterate, poorly educated, miseducated Lagos Abobakus, Oshogbo Alimajiris, the humbled slaves, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, including their uncles and aunties. They took them out of Nigeria. But Nigeria, they never take Nigeria out of them. They are living abroad. They call themselves the patriotic Nigerians abroad. Now, the person where they motivate them be this, Kolu, Irolabi. They lie unprovoked. Everything they talk about, go and fact check them. You will find nothing. He said the Lagos State revenue every year was 600 million naira. And they are repeating it. I'm talking about this one. So we go pretend like I said they're all right. They live abroad. They are watching me right now. Mama, Baba, Egbon, Enyalaye Baje. You are living abroad. And Thiefnubu, Irolabi, the gang of crooks who brought this shame and backwardness to Yoruba land that you know about, when they talk, when they lie unprovoked in your own cotton wool brains. I told you. Aṣíwájú ló mú ẹ connect wá sí Nàìjíríà communication phone tẹ́ ń lò yìí. Aṣíwájú ló gbé wá sí Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pọlọ cotton wool ọlọ́pọlọ cotton board. Àwọn àgbà òfò lẹ́yìn náà ń gbà mí o. Because you did there. You are living abroad. And you are following this demented, disoriented criminal. It's your business. So I just thought that somehow you should be honest to yourselves once in a while. It is for the sake of your own mental health, my brothers and sisters, man. You are abroad. Kolu in Nigeria, who once said this.
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
Anyway, Like I said, whatever they decide or inside their APC, no be our fault, no be where they decide, no be where they choose for them, or not them. My own is just to see how many people I feel safe from Ogba Wiri, because sometimes, all these things we all of they hope on top this Thiefnubu and co. Now because say they pay attention. If they pay attention, you realize say the kokoro, the insect where they chop the vegetable. They live inside the house. So now on top of the vegetable, or bottom of vegetable, or the body of vegetable, they think they live. You know that, Abi? So he's not the only one who wants to be president. When he finished doing his turbine, and all of that, his Eruku were there as they collected. No APC. No Ashiwaju, no APC. Somehow, everybody is hoping that or more. Because as you are watching this video, people there Abuja, we won't collect their own dollars. Honestly speaking, they have been in Abuja for the past 1 week. Is money galore. Did I tell all of you that that dollar reign at PDP presidential primary, that dollar reign, some delegates don't come back, say their own dollar are fake. I knew they would share fake dollars. You can't be carrying out that. Almost $15 million to bribe delegates. All of the $15 million will come be original. That's why I pity some of our delegates who come from some rural areas and they found themselves in Abuja. Some of them will go back home with fake dollars. People are already complaining. They said they gave them fake dollars. But guess what? They said that if Buhari, may God no let them. May God no let Buhari cabal use consensus to your long. Please. They want them to go and do it. Even if they don't make up their mind, say consensus, anything. May they shall allow them, may them collect money. Because now Thiefnubu and gang, now bullion van, then bring their own money. Bullion van. But the first person to challenge them, who is challenging them, is no other person other than his own, his own raised son and all of that. I don't know how you call that. But listen to this. I think I have one here. Oshibajo incoming. No be only that too. Guess what? Here is another one. Okay, this is the one I wanted to share with you earlier, right? When Jagaban left, this is what it looks like. You know, when the Jagaban finally say, they say don't turn that to carnival. Jagaban don't turn Abuja to carnival.
Jagaban don't turn transport to Oyegun. Jagaban don't turn transport to Oyegun. See him. Jagaban don't turn transport to Oyegun. Baba is on transport to Oyegun. See him. In case you don't see him, they see him. Jagaban everywhere.
Àwọn Lagos Abobaku. Àwọn Òṣogbo Alimajiri. This is the time now that on your mandate, they said that if they try anything, now from Abuja, they go down the break bottle, blow everything, say, calm down. Wike said more than this. Last, yeah, he humbled. Don't worry, your days will come. Now yesterday supposed to come, then postpone them. Then shifted your day of because as you see the crowd there, you're Igbo. Now, so the incoming. Yeah, that audio was terrible, wasn't it? Right. Let's try this one. I think this one is better. Now so it be now the same crowd. Hunger day town, APC don't turn them to job. They said, listen, over 80 million able-bodied Nigerians no get job. They don't have any real job. Like they are able-bodied men and women, no job. So where do you think these guys are going to get the numbers from? Now the same crowd, shouting Jagaban, Jagaban, Jagaban. The same are the ones shouting incoming. For those who have been at different political scene before, which I have been in the past, they are there to collect whatever they can collect. So now them go do themselves. So as it be now, Oyegun demand that Thiefnubu removed for Oshiomole is the man who is they are going to now use to whip Thiefnubu to line. Let me tell you what is going to happen. You don't need to believe me. Okay. You know the likes of Amosun, the likes of Fayemi, the likes of Tunde Bakarun, who else did there? I don't remember all their names. They are all going to be told to what? To step down for the consensus candidates. And in what we have been told, that consensus candidate is not your Thiefnubu. I know it's something that you want to say, God should shame. God, come and help us. It's not me. Pastor Ruga and the rest of them, they are not stepping down for Thiefnubu. Now listen to this. According to what we have been told, their own delegates is different from that of a PDP. The APC, Egbekegbe's delegate, is about 2,400 delegates. And they said that for Atiku, an opposition, to win the tickets, to be able to buy the tickets for PDP presidential, whatever, as candidate, it cost him $35,000 per delegate. And that is why the delegates from Delta, a place that is now being rumored, where Atiku will pick his deputy from, which is going to be Delta Okowa. They are popping up Okowa's name, by the way. That's why I mentioned that. $35,000 per delegate, or more, for 773 delegates, and he managed to pay 370 something of them. No be joke. So for Thiefnubu, which in my own opinion is not much for Thiefnubu. How much is they say 50,000, but Thiefnubu, listen to this. So they said the entire southern Nigeria, the delegates from there, they are about 1,100 or so. I don't know the specific number, but just a little bit over 1,000. The total delegate from northern Nigeria for APC, Egbekegbe, they are about 1,400 or 1,500. So the way it is then is that it is easier, just like what happened in PDP. It is easier for all of, because as we speak, out of the 23 presidential aspirants in APC, Egbekegbe, from the southern Nigeria, you have over 13 of them, I believe. From northern Nigeria, they have about just 4 of them, I think. Now, like what happened in your PDP, what will happen is that they'll say, okay, let us go and vote. Then everybody step down for the person anointed by them in the north. And that person can be a southerner or a northerner. They are the discretion of deciding that. That is the permutation. That is the situation right now. So when it gets to that side, Thiefnubu cannot tell all of the people who are contesting from southern Nigeria to step down for him and give him all of the southern delegates. You know what I mean now? Something that Wike felt, Wike thought should ordinarily be given to him because he is the one who had money now. He has the money. He has this. He has the mouth. He can say, give me the power. Give me the power. So same thing that they humbled Wike. Thiefnubu believed that normal, she are supposed to beg all of una from southern Nigeria, Hamosun, Bankole, Bakari, Pastor Ruga, who else is there? Fayemi and others. She are supposed to beg all of una, including the presidential candidate from eastern Nigeria, Ogbonaya Onu, and this other guy, the former junior minister for education. So Thiefnubu cannot say from southern, like anybody from the north, right? Thiefnubu cannot say every delegate from southern Nigeria is such a very, very good person to lead them that they should just hand it over. I'm talking about APC. This is not another person. No. APC, Egbekegbe. They have about 13 of them. And guess what? All of these people who are standing up there, they are applauding there all to stop this same Thiefnubu. So what will happen? They will give him with a Wike's treatment. Let us go and contest the election. You know, when you contest election now, with Wike, you see how they humbled him. He said he sat down there and he saw everything going on. And he felt like, this one is a convention. What is this? I wanted to stand up. Because if I stood up, I would have asked them to let me talk. I would have dealt with this. You know, that's how Thiefnubu is going to feel. And listen to me, listen, apart from all of you who are praying, say, may God just do something, touch Buhari's heart, and whatever you are praying for, you are just wishing. You see this one where I'm telling you, this one I'm telling you right now, it is hard for you to take. But if you relax, okay, calm down, breathe in, breathe out, like that. Sorry, my friends, I'm talking to the Lagos Abobakus, okay? They are watching and they're angry because they feel like I'm just talking nonsense because everything they have permutated in their head is not in any way similar to what this one is saying. This one is talking nonsense. And they are angry as they are watching right now. So I actually want to give them a bit of a therapy, right? Listen, breathe in, out. Now, open your eyes, okay? And tell me if I am lying. As it be now, the most thing that can give you good sleep as a Thiefnubu supporter right now, what will give you a better sleep? To be honest, like one-on-one now, be honest, is that if tomorrow morning, breaking news, APC, AP, they have endorsed Thiefnubu, I know you have a better sleep, like normal, Abi, before the whole election thing, Abi. Number two, you are also praying that for any reason, everything that Maiyegun is saying right now, may God not let them come true. Because you have invested your time, you have invested your money, you have invested your emotion, they have duped you. And somebody is telling you now that it is going to end in tears. It's difficult to take in, right? Now, again, breathe in, out, and open your eyes. It simply means no matter what you feel towards Thiefnubu and everything you build in your head, you and I know that one single declaration from Buhari can bury everything overnight. You know it. Another thing, the Wike treatment I just told you of right now, you as a person, you believe that Jaga Bandit, he has paid his dues and people need to pay him back. He's helped so many people. You know, that's part of your certificate. That's part of your credential, Abi. Now, again, for the third time, because you need to see, right? Breathe in again. Out. Now, you realize that if tomorrow they say they have chosen a consensus from 0 to 100, you see, from 100, your joy for APC will crash to 0. A lie. Now, the reason why you should open your eyes very well, because you're not paying attention to things you should be paying attention to. You are paying attention to what some people are telling you about this whole charade. But what you don't know is that some of them, many of them are paid on your mandate. No. They're actually standing on your dollars, on your naira, on your pocket. We shall stand. Once the pocket close, if Buhari come tomorrow and say they have chosen a consensus in order to save the stress, they don't want fight, they have told everybody to step down. Anybody who is not stepping down can go to the election, go and do the primary. So all of you would have known who is going to emerge. Around that time, your Thiefnubu may walk. If it is not your Thiefnubu, now I'm talking to you like you are open that everything that I'm telling you right now, God should make sure it is not true. God should make sure this guy is not saying the truth. He's saying nonsense. I know you are praying that everything I'm saying should become nonsense. But you know what? It is not nonsense. It is not. So if they allow you to go and vote, like you said, if now money for money, Thiefnubu get the weight. Of course. Now, so the same way the Wike also got the money. His friend, his best friend, that won election by 300 votes, Tambuwa, the same one that Wike was ready to die for. Now, the same one Wike is now saying that thing. I for finish am. I for if they give me time, I for. Now so Thiefnubu go feel on Monday after the whole thing. Are you with me? Because your prayer is to make sure that at least you go do election. Now what will happen is that you go do them. You will do election. You will do Congress. All of those you will do. If they want, because according to what they said, you get the money. Before they carry FCC, hold on. Drag am, hold on for tail. Drag am, enter one kiri or anywhere. I'm talking about your godfather, your mentor, Thiefnubu. Making him like a empty body small. And if you pay $50,000 to over 1,000 people, about you go feel and say, this body feel empty. Sure, you get me now? And like with a Wike, body go come calm. You go come calm down. And say, so what will happen is that it is one directive from 23. The screening committee will come out and say they have cleared this number. And then when it is the day before your Congress, you will begin to hear that I have stepped down. But Tunde Bakari is going to step down. People with my mind, they tell me, say, make you look out for. Amosun will step down. You know that. Ogbona Yaonu will step down. Who else did there? Give me their names. They will step down. Then your Jagaban will now be, they will say, who they step down for? And then you go to see the whole thing, like Wike. And then you go to see the signal. You go to see the smell. And the rest of the whole thing will be history. So, as they join you, they pray. Listen, at this point, me, I don't conclude. And it is good for my own theory. It is very good for my own research. It is also good for my own classroom here in the Temple of Truth. So that I can tell my people here and say, now, wait till we don't get a specimen where we go take experiments now. PDP don't give them Atiku. Peter Obi don't go labor, don't become laborer. APC, call, they don't give them call. So we can the experiment how the entire thing will explode. And you will follow it. Don't worry. It is going to be so interesting. Well, most importantly, I don't think APC want to lose. So Kolu is not part of it. So as they join you, they pray, make them give you your Kolu, okay? Or any other one with the one. If now, okay, landlord, wherever it is, as they join you, they pray. But you know what, you will finally figure it out that, it's true, Sha. Everything Maiyegun has been saying. Wallahi, this country don't finish. Number one, Peter Obi will not be president. I know some of you don't like me saying that. You don't. Okay. Peter Obi will be president as long as it remains the president in your head. Go try you. Very brilliant. Go for it. Thiefnubu will not be your president. You see that Atiku, that desperate one, as they brought you Buhari the Punisher, that Atiku, as they will propel him as well, you will witness it. And you know me, as I did so, like this it be when we were growing up. If you want to fight. A person go say, okay, I go be the referee. You know what? Say, so as it be now something go spark something. Now your ambition go clash with others' ambition. Now the ego and greed of others will clash with the others, right? And when the whole thing comes spark and erupt, volcano erupt, now people like us will come be the Red Cross. Come the win so and say, Shebi, I tell you, you know what? Thank God say you see they alive. You see them now. You see the Nigeria? You see where they lead us? Last time, everything done. Thank God say you see they alive. Oh, you say, as you declare the dust of the exploded Nigeria from your as you are clearing down the dust, clearing they are pulling you out of the debris and all of that. Now we go to tell you, say, this way to Biafra, this way to Oduduwa Nation, this way to Kwararafa Republic, this way go to Arewa Republic, the Nigeristan, the new Nigeristan. Guess what? Now their egos will clash. The power tussle, the power hunger has made, the hunger for power has made many of them to care less about any of you. So whether you campaign for them or you don't campaign for them, whether you vote for them or you don't vote for them, you are the victim of the system they are running. And before you know it, you see everybody is running about right now, right? Maybe say, like everything look normal when everything is not normal. Now, when you go about and you jump here and there, if them grab you and you become the commodity for the kidnappers, then go come they use you, they do advertising, negotiate with the terrorists and the rest of that. Somehow, if you sit there alive, they can also be using you for campaign jingle. We will rescue you, like the people they kidnapped from the Kaduna Abuja Railway, since March 2080. Ladies and gentlemen, now some of them would have said, "Baba, I go see you in Kaduna in the next. I'll see you in Kaduna in the next 35 minutes. We just want to bar. Our train is just about to leave. I will see you in Abuja in the next 35 minutes. Our train is just about to leave. Baba, 35 minutes don't turn to 35 days. See. And before you know it, it's going to turn to 35 weeks. See. From 35 weeks, see. It means 35 years. So, but this book here, they don't continue jumping up for them. And guess what? They may actually have you up one day like this. I don't wish them evil. Now, waiting Nigeria, what happened to these people since March 28, ladies and gentlemen? Those they will kill, they've killed them. Those they kept, they have kept them. People even gave birth there. Nigerian politicians, we will build electricity. We will build this. We will keep Nigeria safe. We will build turbine. May Nigeria know what happened to me.
Particularly to Professor Yemi Oshibanjo, who was my classmate, 78, 79 law school. You are a grandfather, you are a father. Come to our aid because we've been here for 62 days. I have a son who is a sickler and I don't know his condition. I'm pleading that the federal government and Amechi, who is the minister for the transportation, should come to our assistance. I'm pleading. We are all sick. Right now I'm even sick too. But the harrowing experience I have for my son who is a sickler, I don't know his condition. I'm just pleading with you, federal government. Please.
Isn't that sad? If somebody tells you that, I don't want to be part of this, for God's sake. I don't want to be a victim before I speak out. But the politicians who brought that upon you, they will just use it for campaign. We will end terrorism. We will bring about all the people who committed terrorism to justice. But in reality, terrorism is completely supported in northern Nigeria. They call it Sharia. Sharia. That's where this terrorism is. So that's the recruiting cell in northern Nigeria. They have mixed match it with Nigeria and the rest of the southern Nigeria. Now they want to make it the coat of arms of Nigeria. And well, I hope if they come for you, you will have a story to tell later to say, I thank God, say then release me. So that you love them more than their family, you love them, and in fact, you are praying for them to come and lead you, like this one. May Nigeria know what happened to you.
I've been coming to see Papa for many years, but today is different. We speak his vision into the hearts of men and into the founders of these nations. We command Alhaji Bola Thiefnubu name right now to stand in in that throne of the presidency of this nation. Amen. To bring joy back. Amen. To bring prosperity back. Amen. To bring transformation back. Amen. And in every denomination, let there be healing. Amen. We declare that you will give him strength. Amen. We declare that you accompany him. Amen. We leaders that have hearts for this nation, that will put their blood in line to see how Nigeria can be restored back to this place of that glory. This incredible that we hide him under your brow. We speak to the four corners of this nation. I command them to be arrested. That the Bola Thiefnubu movement will be established. Amen. To this end, I say, protect his family, protect his children, protect his leadership. At the end of the day, victory will be his. In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Ìwọ ṣe bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ara ẹ̀ pé kí ló máa ń fà á tó ẹ pé àwọn tó máa ń fún yín lówó ká máa fi jà kiri yẹn tó máa ń fún yín lówó pé ká lọ bàbí kan jẹ́ tó máa ń fún yín lówó pé ká ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa ìgbà tó ń ṣe birthday party wọn ìgbà tó ń ṣe wedding fọmọ wọn ìgbà tó ń ṣe ìkómọ́lé wọn kí ló tó invite ẹ síbẹ̀ ṣé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rí wọn mọ́ wọn ni ṣé ò lọ́pọ̀ lórí ẹ ni láti jọ́ tó ti mọ̀ wọ́n o notice pé ibi pé kó lọ bà nǹkan jẹ́ ló máa invite ẹ lọ ibi kó lọ dàn kọ́ ló máa invite tiẹ̀ lọ láti ọjọ́ tó ti wá mú kó wá jáde lọ yẹn ṣọ́ọ̀tì ní tó bá ti ń lọ ọjọ́ kan rí kó o mọ̀mọ́ tàwọn dání kẹjọ lọ jàjà yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ láti ẹ̀ náà jẹ́ kó rí ẹ kó ṣí náà jẹ́ kó ọpọlọ ẹ pé náà má borúkọ ìdílé yín jẹ́ náà ṣénu ẹ̀ ń dùn torí pé àwọn ọmọọ̀ta àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wọ́n ṣe tuwálé fún ẹ wọ́n fojú ọmọ ọ̀ta wò ẹ wọ́n lè invite síbi ìkan gidi bọ̀bọ̀ jẹ́ sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ àsìkò tó yẹ kó stop láti láwọ òjìlẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn àwọn tó wà ń ta ń bẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ọmọ bọ̀tí tó ń wò àwọn ọmọ ilé tó ń wò yẹn àwọn ọmọ tó kàwé tó ń wò yẹn tó wà ń ta tó protest yẹn béèrè nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn kọ́ lè ṣàlàyé fún ẹ kó o lè mọ oríṣi tó fi ń wà ń ta kó o ṣe pé wọ́n ní kó wá bẹ̀ kó kó wá ṣe fàájì àbí kó wá máa tẹ̀dí àbí kó wá gba fóònù àbí kó wá ṣe nǹkan tó ń wù ẹ́.
Jigan. I don't know. I just felt like I should share that after Pastor Taribo praying for Thiefnubu's movement and all of that stuff. So people will do what they will do, but just always know that and remember that there are consequences for every action and all of that. Okay. So that is on that. So now them go fight themselves. Now them go tear themselves. And here I am where I'm going to come here and report it. So they don't care about anything that happens to you. They don't. They care more. Look at the money. 100 million naira perform and all of that stuff, right? They don't care about whatever you complain about in that place. Whatever will guarantee them power, even if they have to empty your treasury to get to that. All they have to do is just to give you a kind of a crumb of it. And then you can begin to yarn dust, like some of them are currently doing. They made small mouth when the Bokwari and gang, when they were selling their bobo, when they were selling their snake, what do you call their snake venom, at the time. So anyway, the bottom line is that the countdown is now 6 days away. The screening is done. Bokwari has left Nigeria, where the Wike has withdrawn back to his rivers, and then Peter Obi. Thank you very much. Peter Obi, who is the new sing-song in town, has been indirectly told, don't come to the north. Oh. Sure, you know that. Don't go to the northern Nigeria if you are a candidate of any political party and you are Igbo man. Now, you may say, now I'm out, Joe, nothing will happen. Okay, you know what? They won't do anything to Peter Obi. You know that. It will be you versus them. You, patriotic Nigerians, versus patriotic, Sharians. Put it that way because it's about Sharia, honestly speaking, religion and then fanaticism that comes with it. And it doesn't matter how educated you think any of them might sound or look or be. It is the same thing everywhere, same thing every time, in a way. that you will be deceiving yourself if you ignore all this obvious. I know they discourage you because we have also been told that in this your get your PVC. If you like say some of you from southern Nigeria, you really mean business, you gone you. They said that the result of those of you who have started registering in the last 3 months alone, whether not true, whether not false, whatever it is, they said that over 3 million registered in the southern Nigeria. The same number, over 3 million registered in northern Nigeria, which means that all of una go end up electing your southern president, then go elect your own northern president. Now, last, everybody in a border, una go come they say, but watch how this whole thing is going to play out. Some said that it's going to end up running into a runoff because Atiku will not win anything in southern Nigeria. And so P2B people, they talk. They say Atiku should forget southern Nigeria. You should forget, especially you should forget the southeast and then what have you. And the northern jihadists are saying that if they burn you well, come and campaign in northern Nigeria. So last, P2B people, you know, go put all your votes. If you manage to get one, you go put everything. You go elect P2B president of Labour Party of southern Nigeria. Maybe Kalu himself is still going to have to move away by the time they do what they have to do. It won't be president, but eventually maybe Kalu will have to feel somebody who is going to be the president of Lagos and any territory. Now, last, everybody go hold their territory, or everybody go form in line once they bring their army together. Because as you are seeing right now, it is because APC, Egbe, and their rigging machine, they haven't started work or started showing you what they are capable of doing. For now, everybody, they flex muscle now. Everybody, they flex. We go do this, we go do that. So good luck with that too. Before I start taking calls, I'm going to take a minute. It is called a minute break. And that minute break means that you are going to, especially my friends on YouTube, we have nearly 2,500 of us watching live on YouTube right now. But you know one thing, only 400 or so of us have actually really, for the past 1 hour, I've actually managed to say, well done, Maiyegun, like the video. Take a minute and do that. So I probably won't expect all of my people, most of them who are watching on their TV screen right now, I wouldn't expect all of you to be able to just like it. But come on, if you have your device there and you're watching Maiyegun, take a minute, right? And like that video. We can take that to 1,500. Well, just a minute now. They've jumped it to over 500. So what I'm going to do now for the next 2 minutes is that let's see how many of us are actually here to support Maiyegun. Okay? So if you are here watching me on YouTube, take that minute. Okay? If you drop your offering and you like the video, it simply means Maiyegun, well done. And that is to say, thank you, Maiyegun. Yeah, thank you, Maiyegun. Thank you. Thank you. So let's take it 2 minutes. Let's see if in 2 minutes I can get 2,000 brethren. So let's see if we can get that up. Now we have 700. So 700 of us have managed to lift the number up. Now let's take it to 800. 800, 900, 1,000. And when we get to 1,005, I will come back to continue because I have something, an update I want to tell you. Then I'm going to open the line, a line where you can call in and make your own contribution tonight.
Nigeria mutu yakare Sanji masama topi to madala na de kano Biafra is going home Ayala Bago Oduduwa is going home Odabo Chancha we de do cra cra we are going home no going back bye 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 Chancha we are going home Ohabadike dike la Dirty beggars, leave us alone. Biafra is my home. For real. Janja with na macha macha. We are going home. We are going home. Biafra is going home. Ayalabago Oduduwa is going home. Odabo. Janja with the do gra gra. We are going home. No going back. Bye bye bye. Janja we are going home. Ohamadike dike. In the morning, Naruga, Ruga. In the evening, a waterways. Grazing route is a terrorist agenda. We are going home. Buhari, grazing route of the killers. We are going home. Janja, we. Biafra is going home. Ayalabago Oduduwa is going home. Odabo, yeah. Janja, we they do gra gra. We are going home. No going back. Bye bye bye. Janja.
We are going home. Okay. So I will tell you this, yeah. I don't think the people who are watching Maiyegun on YouTube, I don't think they actually really care. So maybe I should stop worrying myself asking you to like the video or not. So we stayed back for like 2 minutes. Guess what? It never ever got to 1,000 of you who could say, oh yeah, Maiyegun. I mean, I could take a minute and go and do that. Well, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to give you an update. Okay, which is important, by the way. Today is 31st of May, the end of the month, and we have an ongoing conversation that many of you are beginning to say, Maiyegun, why are you delaying us? I am not delaying us. I am just trying to take our time before we eventually come out into the public. But one of those things that people suggested, I said I was going to bring back this evening, is please, this is pretty much about my Yoruba brothers and sisters, the friends and then the family here, that we have discussed and concluded that we will be launching our own organization that is primarily humanitarian to promote the general, homegrown advocacy for the Yoruba self-determination, campaigns. So, but they said that why didn't we just not make it an English name? So many of you actually suggested different names, and some of you said that you felt cool about Yoruba Rescue Team. Some said that we should give it a Yoruba name, give it an identity that is ours without having to. And we can even use the English interpretation as the subtitle or subheading, like the meaning. Where I came up with one that sounds kind of, and I've actually sampled these with other stakeholders behind the scene, and that is instead of having a Yoruba Rescue Fund, why don't we call it Igbimo Maje Obaje Omo Yoruba worldwide? Now that worldwide is going to be applicable to those who are like international. Igbimo Maje Obaje Omo Yoruba. Now that is simply, that is loosely sort of abbreviated as Igbimo Maje Obaje Omo Yoruba. Now that can be hi, that is he, me, o, imo Yoruba, imo, or I'm just like loosely translated as that. Now, it is part of what I said I was going to bring here tomorrow to propose as part of what we should work on. Remember that we have the Yoruba Rescue Team, which we said that is pretty much not about fund and all of that, because our idea behind this noble idea, our intention behind this noble idea is to indeed see how much we can touch the life of an average Yoruba man and woman, our Yoruba people back in Nigeria, back in Yoruba land. So It's not about fund. There's so many other things, that is going to be part of our plan, or is part of our plan. And they said, no, don't make it fund. Let's keep it as team. Then somebody said, no, why don't we just make it a Yoruba name that everybody can associate with? Now, Yoruba, you know what I mean? And you can loosely say Yoruba Imo or Imo Yoruba or IMOY or anything. But the bottom line is that you can easily just say, I am a member of Igbimomo Yoruba. You know, sorry, Igbimoma Jeobaje Omo Yoruba. Do you get what I mean now? So once we bring that in, and then we hone it, because I love things that we need to hone it. If we make suggestions, right, and then we don't hone it collectively, okay, it's going to become a sort of a one-man show, sort of. Or, it's, you know what I mean? So that's not what we do on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. All these suggestions, all these ideas, they are yours. Mine is just to fuse them together, fuse them here and there, and see a way to make it less cumbersome, less sort of complicated, right? By bringing it up like this and making it easier for you to say, oh, well, why not that? So just anything you think, okay? I'm going to open my line at some point and I'm going to listen to you. So the Igbimo, Omo, Igbimo, Majobaje, that Majobaje is actually the rescue. Do you get that now? Yoruba Rescue Team. We are a team, and our mission is to rescue our land and our people through our own involvement in their everyday today life. Not for us to win their trust, and then make them take a message enough to say it's for them, and it is their right as well. It is theirs to own, right? So our way is so different. It's so kind of, in all honesty, it is unique. Put it that way, and at the same time, it is something that has never been tried before. In a way, in our climb, it's never been tried before, and therefore people can be very skeptical about it. But we are confident, and that is why we are very much open, always open about what our intention is in this regard. Yeah. This is where we've come in. Tomorrow, let me put it this way. First thing, tonight, yeah, I am going to remind you, my own brethren in the temple of truth, from our own savings, from our fundraised and our savings, right? The last time I told us, right, our last balance as at this hour, right, is put at 7,700 pounds. Now, I explained how we arrived at that, what we had before, what we are expecting now, and that can be simply put at over 5.5 million naira. This is not with any charges or whatever bank charges when we begin to disperse it, okay? So I said, tonight, if you agree, if you all want it, if for those who want it, right? Tonight, we will top what we have, we'll raise more. Now, not just that, I have actually thrown this open now. You have heard about the name. Tomorrow, which is the 1st of June, I am going to come back here to come and present my proposal, our proposed projects, and then what we are going to fund and how we're going to fund them for the month of June. Remember that presently, our current publicity projects back in Yoruba land, as you know, have been paid for right from April when we first launched them. We have paid to the end of June. So definitely, if we are doing anything again in June, it is just how we are going to add more to that publicity. And guess what? We are dealing with time, so we are using our own rule, our own guidebook, and not the guidebook or rule book of any other person outside this platform, as you all know. Okay, but again, I won't take the decision single-handedly. You know that. I will bring that back here tomorrow. Make a proposal. I can propose, and don't forget, part of our own primary objective or primary responsibility is to always give, that is Oloye Sunday the right of the first refuser when it comes to his welfare. So far so good. He's still going to enjoy that with us in the month of June. But like I said, when we get to by tomorrow, the first, I will come back here. I will present my proposal. You are all going to chip your own opinion in, and then we're going to act on it. So yes, we have money, but can we raise more? If you choose that, it's all up to us. I'm going to go now and then add to my team. Now, when I come back, I'll begin to take the calls. Now, if you want to add your voice, for all I've said, or what I just said as well, it will be a pleasure. And the number is on your screen. Use it. But hang on. When I get back, I'll start taking the calls. Okay? So, like the video again. This is another chance. Take a break. Like the video. Share it if you haven't. Subscribe onto Maiyegun's Diary Politico if this is your first time or second time, even your third time, or you've never really subscribed. If you have subscribed, take a moment. Check your notification and see if you are still pretty much set on for all reminders. But when I get back, I'll take calls. Don't go anywhere. Anyway, thank you very much. I actually was supposed to have my first call. I just got into the reading a text. I lost the call, so I got my first call finally. Hello there, sir.
How are you?
I am very well. How are you, sir?
God bless you.
Amen.
Well, this is the first time of calling, so I'm very fortunate and I'm happy to get this call through.
I am happy that you came through as a first-time caller with video days. You are so welcome, sir.
I will call you Maiyegun Omowa.
Thank you.
Omowa ni Eje this is Oluwagbemija Omo Olodumare. That's my name.
Oluwagbemija Omo Olodumare.
Olodumare.
Kabiyesi, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I have to thank you for all the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you for your newborn baby Lila. Send my family, send my regards to her. That we love her, we appreciate her. She's a very wonderful girl. God bless her indeed. That's by the way.
Thanks.
My contribution that I've been waiting all this while in the book of the Wike. They said that righteousness exalts a nation.
Righteousness
and
itself.
sin is a reproach. So, in a right way, no matter what you are doing, is not going to be possible. You have to make sure we do everything right. That's why I'm following you. That's why I'm giving you support all the time. And they say that when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? The righteous can do a lot of things. They have to crumble the old foundation and start building it in a right manner. That's the only way. So that's, by the way, another my contribution is that pertaining to the name.
Yes, sir.
Just give a beautiful name. I think Yoruba is a very good trademark. It's good, but Kumagunj. But you can give it that, yeah. Good, it's a good trademark. I have loved it. I've been thinking about it. That's okay. Then pertaining to the money, let us move the money to the next level. It's our money. We will not borrow money from anybody.
No.
Yeah. Let us move the money to the next level.
We will.
So move money to the next phase we are going to. So it's our money. So that is that.
Follow our money, of course.
Yes. Another one that I want to say is that the dollar, we need the dollar contribution. Maybe I want to pay for my cash app, or some are not going. I'm trying to see a lot of things, but
really
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, from America, yeah. So I've tried all these apps. At times, the way they do it is not really. I'm not really comfortable. I want to
you
pay
are not
direct.
alone. You are not alone.
Yeah.
But you know what we are building, right? What we are building is going to be so easy to use. All of these concerns have been addressed, right? But again, like when that time comes, that we finally come up with it and openly, right? I will demonstrate. I will even I will donate live. You will see how it works. I will set up direct debit live. Everybody will see all of that. We'll do everything together until everybody knows how to do it. And it's just once you have to, just once. Once you do it once, you may not care to do it again until you probably change your mind that you don't want to give anymore and cancel. Apart from that, you just do it once and you are sorted. That's it. But we'll get there.
Please.
We'll get there.
Please. We cannot wait because there's so many
I know. A lot of people feels like, Maiyegun, what is wrong with you? Why are you, what? I said, hey, okay. I'm a debate. We'll get there. All of us will be so proud on that day when this is finally public. But for now, we sorted the name part and we eventually come up with one that will be acceptable to all. I'm still pretty much cool, sir, with that Igbo Majoba Jomo Yoruba, which is Agbaye. Exactly. Ọmọ Yorùbá lágbàáyé. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá má jẹ́ ó bàjẹ́. But again, we can play around with words. You know that, yeah? And eventually, we'll come up with something that everybody will feel like, okay, then we'll get used to it. So,
there's one thing again I want to contribute again.
Please.
Pertaining to the security. I sent you a text, you've not read it.
Oh, so sorry.
There's one guy, the guy is in Ogun State, but he saw this Sunday Igbo boy. Guys,
right.
Sunday Igbo is the mentor. The guy is mounting the the western part of, the Abeokuta side.
Okay.
So he was talking with mass burial communication. So if they can get in touch with them, they intervene certain time like that. But I'm trying to get in touch with you to just interview those guys. They can give you the guy name.
Like, is it like a good thing? Like people we could reach out to support because they are doing something great. Is that what that is, sir?
Yeah.
It's like for a good thing, right? Okay.
The guy is talking about this. His mountain is not taking money from anybody. It's part of us.
Right.
Part of us.
So then,
it's part of the Yoruba nation.
We won't share much of that. You know what we are doing? Part of what we are building on that tactical team that we are working on, right? It's going to make it easier for everybody to actually volunteer, right, and take up different roles without making it public.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, once you sign up and you're a member, right, you have a chance to advance and volunteer in different categories and capacity that we are creating. Eventually, security is one of them. And local security includes training, equipment, and other things, right? There are people that are experts from that your area, dear sir, Yorubas who are security experts, veterans and all of them, right? They have already reached out. They said, we have all it takes to keep Yoruba land safe.
All the materials, all the money.
You know what I mean now? So we call them consultants, security consultants. There is a platform for them there. You know what I mean? And eventually, once we discover all these people and they reached out, we eventually sift through them. And again, we can just imagine what we can achieve with what we have in mind, sir. So we won't say much. But yeah, it's a brilliant idea. We'll have a chance for meeting them. We'll have a chance for connecting with them. And we'll have a chance of bringing them on board eventually. Trust me.
Thank you very much. I'm so grateful, and you are highly honored. And you'll be highly honored.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's what I have to say.
You stay safe and keep in touch, sir. It's going to become easier than this soon, okay? Where we have a community, and then all of us can easily meet. You see coordinators, you see, representatives, you see different categories of people, categories of offices that are going to handle our affairs worldwide. And it's going to be like this. You know, as they say, the world is flat now. It's going to be like that.
Yeah.
That's how close we're going to meet us together with time. Watch. I know.
That one foundation,
I know.
Am I telling me?
Benny.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Loud and clear.
Mo
must say 100%. And now when you suffer me pé mo delay àwọn kí ló ń ṣe Maiyegun mo sọ pé ẹ ṣáà ní sùúrù. Mo now, I know that. A lot of people are not comfortable that we are delaying. To them, we are delaying. But again, like I said, sir, on that day, that fateful day, many of you will be prouder than you've ever been since you have been following Maiyegun, because we're going to do this together and you'll be like, wow, we did it. A day from now, just relax. We'll do it.
You're going to wait.
Yes, we'll do it, sir. Thank you so much, and you have a good one, yeah?
I need to, sir.
Take care, sir. So that's a good one. I love that. The enthusiasm of our people is there. Princess was fighting with me on the phone today, and she was like, I don't know. I said, Princess, now. She's watching. I said, Princess, how come everybody want to throw me under the bus now? You all know that we decided to slow down for a reason, and here we are. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. Sorry for keeping you waiting, right? You're alive.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm watching you on my laptop anyway. And I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, I have another first-time caller. Wait for it.
Yeah. So I've been watching you for about that more than a year.
To welcome you. If you were supposed to be in a hall right now, they would have given you a welcome standing ovation and give you an handshake like we do.
I can see that. I can see that on my laptop. Yeah.
Bless you. Wow. It's good to have you on, sir.
Yeah. My name. I will not give you my name. You probably know my family anyway. I'm from Wike.
Oh.
So,
okay. I will just.
I will just say.
Omoyemi. So please go on, sir.
Omoyemi. Yeah. You can just use OO. My first name start with O. My last name with O. So I'm coming from London.
And you don't want them to know. And you don't know that Ijebus are here that can clear the whole. Don't worry. Go on. Go on.
So I'm coming from London anyway.
Lovely, sir. Oh.
Yeah, I will soon be going to Nigeria.
Oh, bless you.
So I would just want to connect with you. I send you email too. I send you our text. See what I can do in Nigeria, because what we can do together in Nigeria.
Okay.
I've been here since 2008 now.
Oh, bless you.
And I spent over 30 years in US. I'm 63 years old. Time for me to go back home. But the security is what I'm running away from.
I can imagine.
I left Nigeria when I was 20 years old.
Wow. And that's something that people don't know, that some young people today are feeling like they need to leave Nigeria, right? Well, what they don't know is that there are people who have left. They've achieved all they can achieve. They felt like there's no better place that they can actually put to practice what they have gained. Because now monetary, whatever people are really seeing back home, some of us who are living in this part of the world, right? We have seen beyond money. We've seen money, we've seen position, we've seen, everything. Now, where you could practice it more or put it to test is back home. Now that home is where it's not safe. Some of them don't know how that is so concerning for some of us living outside that place, right? Because according to them, she una dey crazy. How you go talk say you won't come back here? You are tired of there. They don't understand.
Yeah.
But we will need to make them understand, make home safer for people like yourself. And yeah, I'm with you. Go on.
Yeah, because I was in Nigeria since February last year till all the way November.
Right.
So just to lay the ground, see I'm going to go back and retire and stuff like that. Wow. You know, wow. I think I will just blow my whistle now. I'm the, you know, when you hear 50-50, Aikwe?
Yeah.
The 50-50 family in Aikwe, you should know them.
You are giving.
Yeah,
you know, I bet that even if you now tell
us, that's all I give you.
I know. But you are giving us a lot, and people should know.
You know,
go on, sir.
Yeah. So the what I really want to do is just to make sure that whatever I can do, I have a place now that I lock up in Ikorodu.
Right.
But we have another place in Aguda, which belongs to my father, you know, but, you know, it's a 3-story building. So we just try and save the number. When I email, you can email me back.
Right.
I see what we can do together in Nigeria. That's all.
That would be brilliant, sir.
Security
I think it would be ideal, sir, if you send me an email. And my email is through the Diaspora Radio International, sir. All you have to put in is that Diaspora Radio International @gmail.com. Now, what you are having with me right here, sir, is beyond text message and all that, okay? We need to establish a line of correspondences. You know what I mean? A line correspondence whereby wherever we stop our chats, we can always continue from there. Anytime we pick them up, than text, which I can always miss. So this one is an important one, something that will be so useful to the ideal and to the idea we are proposing, sir. Yeah. Send me an email.
Yeah, can you see the number? See my number now?
I can see your number, sir. Yes, I can.
But can I send my email on this number to you?
You would have to email me rather than me send one, right? But again, sir, you can send your email.
I have to email you. Okay, I will.
Do you want me to do something, sir? As we are talking, right? Hang on, sir. As we are talking, let me try out something. One sec, sir. I want to see if that is going to. Oh, no, it's not going to let me. But I have decided to master the screensaver that you have. So what I'm going to do is that, yes, send me your email, sir. And I will send mine through that same medium. And then I will follow it up afterward. Okay?
Okay, I will. Though I should let somebody else, you know, just go ahead and talk because I don't want to waste.
I mean, this is also important. And I have mastered the screensaver. Yeah, I mean, your profile picture. Don't change it for now, sir, until you probably get my response.
I will send you the email on this WhatsApp now.
Yeah. Leave the message there, sir, and I will follow it through. If you don't hear from me later tonight, you can expect my response overnight, maybe before you wake up in the morning. Just
all right. All right. Keep up the good work, okay? Keep up the good work.
I will.
So, I know that I'm a freedom weapon. I don't want to be playing.
Bless you, sir. I might bow.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So here we go. I have another caller. This is me trying to check. Meanwhile, we're supposed to be raising funds, but again, I don't think I should push that too much. If people really want to give, they would give. And I want to say thank you to everyone who is already responding, because I've started getting some messages, I have to say. So I have a caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah.
Finally, I know. At least there's always going to be a first time, sir. You know that there is always going to be a first time. So, good one.
I want to Sagamuni. London.
Oh, God. You know. So, how are you tonight, sir?
About me, Tabasilo German, Maiyegun, stress, yeah. but kò lè yá àwọn ará Nàìjíríà. Brother mi, ètò tẹ̀ ń ṣe ètò tó dáa ni. Mo sọ kí nìkan fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan ní bíi 3 days ago. Mo ní tó bá lè máa wo program Maiyegun. Mo ní láti ìgbà tí mo ti ń wò ó máa ń pa stress àti depression kúrò lára mi.
God bless you.
Mo ní nígbà tí mo move wá sílùú ni mo mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní depression. Mi mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní depression Nàìjíríà. I was living comfortably. But nígbà tí wàhálà Nàìjíríà pọ̀ jù, èèyàn láti sá.
At least.
Ìgbà tí mo débí, bàbá ni mo mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní depression. Mo kọ́ dé Louis, I no go lie for you, mo kọ́ sá padà. Koiki na my person.
Wow.
If anybody will know Koiki when they hear my voice, you go know who they talk, but I no go mention my name.
Again, okay. People with the code, I know.
Mo kọ́ sá padà lọ sí Èkó for like 8 months. Ìyàwó mi gan sọ pé, máì, ó fẹ́ padà wá di kíní kan, ó fi mi àtàwọn mọ́lẹ̀ sí kíní kan. Mo ní wo, ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ di bẹ̀yẹn mú náà.
Life don't live bẹ̀yẹn o.
Ṣé ìgbé ayé táwọn èèyàn ń gbé nù? Bàbá, na only last year be the only year tí mo kú ní ìbàyìí lọ sí Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tí iṣẹ́ bóyá bí oṣù 6, oṣù 7, bàbá, I go just stay depressed. Àwọn pé ṣé ìrìlè èmi ọmọ onílé ọlọ́lọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nílùú tó ń sọ fún wàrà tó yín. Bàbá, I go just mo lè jí anytime pé okay ó yá ẹ lọ pa ẹran ògúnfe kan bàbá.
I mean, like ibi tó yẹ pé bó o lé nǹkan rẹpẹtẹ lọ títí ju wípé tó bá ti ráwọn tiẹ̀ ń gbà mí gan àwọn kan máa pa depression mọ́ ẹ lára. Ṣáwọn tó dé ọdẹ tó ń pe chairman bàbá tó yọ ọkọ mọ̀ pé àwọn gan rely léwọ báwo ló fẹ́ ní depression bọ́ ìlú yìí ẹ wo ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Nínú bàbá mi ìrìnsá mi mo bá ẹran sí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá mi ni kí n tó fi Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ ní 2015 mo ní more than 50 something ẹran òbúkọ àti ewúrẹ́. Every 2 weeks òbúkọ mo láwọn òbúkọ tó máa ń fún fẹ́ǹsì. Eléyìí ó ti ń yẹ àpò ẹ̀yà ẹ lọ mu ẹ lé mú ẹ pa eléyìí ó ti ń dàdúgbò ó ti ń fún fẹ́ǹsì. You understand me? Bàbá, mo máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé Yorùbá ló ní àṣà àti ìṣe àti ìwà tó dáa ju gbogbo àgbáyé. Anybody tó bá sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó jáde kó wá talent.
Kó wá prove otherwise. Ó yẹ kí Yorùbá jẹ́ bí àníṣe ó yẹ kí Yorùbá jẹ́ religion níṣẹ́ tó yẹ pé wọ́n da òkúta sí gàrí wa bọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni ò mọ̀.
Bàbá, from Naija business tí mò ń ṣe ní Europe tẹ́lẹ̀ was car spare parts business truck nǹkan. Mo máa ń lọ as far as Sweden, Finland, Norway, Belgium, Denmark. Tí bá ti lóṣù 2-3 mo ti rajà káàkiri mo ti padà sí Nàìjíríà mo lọ ń dòdò jà mí.
Ṣèǹtì ni ẹ lọ dòdò ẹrù yín nìyẹn tó máa fi dé clear kó fáwọn tó máa ra again ẹ tún ti ń plan pé wá máa tún lọ another 2 months o.
Bàbá Nàìjíríà dá mi so god nígbà tó ń gbé wàhálà àwọn dé ọ̀rọ̀ pé dọ́là lọ sókè ẹ̀wọ̀n increase owó kọ̀ńténà ilé ìwọ dẹ́mórì.
Ìgbọ́n pẹ̀lú àwọn victim dọ́là rakẹ̀tẹ́rìn time yẹn round trip ìgbà yẹn.
Na me bàbá no be mouth mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ nu ilé mi lọ́nà ìyàwó mi ó ń gbọ̀ngàn tí mo sọ láti Nàìjíríà Maiyegun àbá I dey change naira to pounds dey support my wife every month with 400-500 pounds. That is over 10 years ago. Ilé ìwòsàn pẹ́ nu.
Wow.
Live. I was living comfortable.
You know how many people like yourself in Nigeria back then who are like, they live in Nigeria. If you hear how much they are actually spending to keep family members who are living in the UK, oye tó ń fún wọn lóṣù. Àwọn èlò máa ń sọ pé kí làwọn fẹ́ lọ ṣe ń lo òyìnbó yìí tẹ̀ sọ. Kí ni fẹ́ lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀ gbọ̀ngàn náà? Kí lẹ̀ ń ṣe ń bẹ̀ náà? But in Nigeria ti wá ń change yẹn for everybody ń sìn. Àwọn tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní 5 years, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ìjọ tí wọn ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
Brother mi, me wey I dey talk to you today, èmi máa sọ fún àyàn mi ò kí ń hàdí iṣẹ́ tí n bá ń ṣe SIA security ni mo ṣe nílùú Ìlérò. Sometimes I could just look myself pé ọmọ ọ̀gá o. Ọmọ onílé ọlọ́nà. Ṣé Nàìjíríà náà ló wá fẹ́ràn dà báyìí? Ìlú yẹn máa ń frustrate èèyàn ní bàbá. Ìlú yẹn máa ń ba èèyàn jẹ́ ni. Èèyàn ò lè lọ́jọ́ wájú.
Àní wàá kọ́ dàbí gbà tó yẹ pé o ti ń ṣe lọ, ó ń lọ normal from nowhere. Nǹkan yẹn ó lè jẹ́ politics kan lọ́kàn máa change níbì kan, á dẹ̀ da gbogbo ìrìn àjò èèyàn rú pátápátá.
Me wey I dey talk to you today, na women I dey talk. Ó immediate sister, ó ní ilé epo mẹ́ta ní Ìlárò, ó ní ilé mẹ́rin.
Wow.
But àtọ̀ bóyá láti bí 3-4 months ago, ó sọ fún mi pé òun fẹ́ ta everything tó òun ní. The only son náà ń pé òun fẹ́ ṣe master sun, ó wá bí òun fẹ́ wá ra lé, òun fẹ́ mú, òun fẹ́ sápò. Ó lẹ́gbọ́n mi, ó ní mo ẹ̀sẹ̀ rí ìjẹ̀bi sápò ni. Nǹkan tó sọ wá dà nìyẹn. Bàbá, à ń sọmọ ẹrú, ọmọ aládé ni wà. Wọ́n ìta máa ṣẹ́gun lẹ̀ onílẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti nígbà tí wọ́n bá ti ń dàgbà lẹ́yìn ọmọ wa realize wípé nǹkan ti ṣe wá.
Bàbá,
evil
men lè máa ń pa àwọn Nigerian politicians, máa ń pa àwọn leaders. Tí máa ń wo àwọn fídíò, mo wo fídíò kan last week. Wọ́n ní MC Olúọmọ, kí wọ́n tún pórúkọ bọ́ọ̀lù Agége yìí. Ilé eré àlè ìyá Popsi mi ní Agége, ìyá Popsi mi lé méjìlá Agége. Mi fẹ́ dárúkọ bẹ̀, dárúkọ máa mọ̀ fún mi. Ó sọ pé small doctor àtàwọn kan ọ̀sán ṣe rally kan, mo á make comment. Mo ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin actors, actress, singer Nigeria, tell our people, ṣe yamayama. Mo ní generation yín òun ní mọ peace táyé máa fi parẹ́. Bàbá, if you know thousands of people wey dey begin make comments, lórí comments mo make yẹn pé bàbá na true dey talk. Nítorí àwọn change díẹ̀díẹ̀ tí ò tó nǹkan. Owó tí ẹ máa fi bà ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn generation yìí jẹ́ tẹ̀ ń gbà lọ́wọ́ olóṣèlú. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ àwa ọmọ aládé. Àní mo tún sọ.
Àwa ọmọ aláṣọ, ẹ̀sọ́ wa dà lákísà, àwa ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran, àwa ń jẹgungun ẹran, àwa ọmọ aládé tó ní kìkì kò kí ń sùn ta, àwa dẹni tó ń wọ jákẹ́ẹ̀tì kóòtù ní òtútù nítorí pé ilé wa ń kọ́ o. Nàìjíríà ti sọ wá di.
Bàbá. Maiyegun ọ̀bà.
Bàbá, mo wà pẹ̀lú yín o.
Wọ́n kó àwọn àwákàwà ní diaspora 100% jáde léni. All over Europe, America, Canada, everywhere, as far as Australia, everywhere. Wọ́n kó gbogbo wa jáde léni. Wọ́n ní ká òun pé àwọn need ká jẹ́ 1 million people. Wọ́n ní àwọn need just only 500,000 votes. Àwọn tó fẹ́ padà sí Nàìjíríà. Bàbá, ẹ máa rí 1 million straight.
Tó fẹ́ padà.
Bàbá tí kò
ó máa shock àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn èèyàn kọ́ ẹ wo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí. Àwọn èèyàn kọ́ wà tó yẹ pé àwọn young people tó wà Nàìjíríà ń sìn. Àbáwọn tó jẹ́ pé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kúrò. Ó máa dàbí ìgbà tẹ́ pé èmi kí ni fẹ́ lọ padà lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀. Nǹkan tó yé wọn ni pé lára pé ká sọ pé ká máa pay attention to detail, right? Àwọn kan wà tó ti fi Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ for the past 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. At this point, some of them will dream pé àwọn máa pẹ́ tó yìí ń lu táwọn lọ yẹn. But bí Nàìjíríà ṣe ń bàjẹ́ sí, tó ń bàjẹ́ sí, làwọn ènìyàn fi ọdún kún ọdún, ló ń fi ọdún kún ọdún. Now, ilé yẹn ò ṣe é lọ. Some of these people understand pé kò tiẹ̀ wá ń ṣàwọn nìkan. Many of these Yorùbá sì were so successful, nígbà tó young. Wọ́n believe pé táwọn bá wà successful tó ń gbà táwọn dá abroad, àwọn ọmọ àwọn táwọn bí sọ̀hún, àwọn máa send wọn padà sílé. Oyè yẹn sì ó bá so easy láti di pé ibi tá ti wá rè o, ibi tí mo ti dàgbà rè o, èèyàn mélòó ló lè send ọmọ tiẹ̀ padà sílé ńsìn táwọn èèyàn wá bó ṣe fẹ́ kó tiwọn jáde.
Bàbá, ìyàwó tèmi nílùú yìí, ibi iná bí sí, àbúrò ẹ̀ tán bí tẹ̀lé, dókítà ni. senior research officer ní ọ̀mí nílùú mi ní dárúkọ ministry tó ń bá iṣẹ́ ń lò. Àwọn èèyàn máa mọ̀. Àbúrò ẹ̀tàn bí tẹ̀lé sílùú dókítà ni. Bàbá wọn nígbà tí Nàìjíríà dà tí Nàìjíríà ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ó dẹ̀ kó àwọn méjì ó dẹ̀ padà sí Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú ìyá. Wọ́n wá bí àwọn méjì míì sí Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tí Nàìjíríà tún change bàbá gbẹ́rù ẹ̀ àti ìyá àti ìyá àti ìyá bí padà síbí. Ń pè ìyá ló pariwo pé ìyá ọmọ yẹn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó lọ wedding ọmọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ lóun ò lè lo oṣù méjì àti sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́.
Ẹ̀wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ o.
Ó lóun ò lè lo oṣù méjì náà fẹ́ lò ó lóun ò lè lo oṣù méjì. Ó ní kí n jọ at what age at over 70. Ìyá oníyà bàbá tí àwọn dúdú wà nínú òtútù bàbá mo ti bá káńsù iṣẹ́ nílùú yìí wọ́n á máa tẹ ọ̀pá ní old age tẹ bá sọ Yorùbá sí wọn tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n á sọ fún pé àwọn wish láti lọ lé pé kò táwọn lọ́rùn òbí táwọn wà yìí bàbá àfitá bá ń tanra wà kò sẹ́ńtì lóyìnbó tẹ́ lọ́rùn.
Àná lómi ìṣẹ́ torí NHS pé tára wọn ò bá yá yẹn òun máa gba free health care nǹkan yẹn ní èjì yẹn lẹ́lómi ṣe ṣì wà ń lu yòó àwọn bàbá Yorùbá tó yẹ pé wọn ò lè rí wọn mọ̀ pé owó táwọn ní pension àwọn àwọn ò ní láàsì ọdún kan ní Nàìjíríà táwọn máa fi kú dànù ṣẹ́gẹ́ tí ń sìn majority wọn ṣe kí ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ rárá dúró wọn pa síbí but some people mọ àwọn èèyàn tó ń kú pẹ̀lú heartbreak àìmọye ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń kú sí àwọn ìlú òyìnbó yìí pẹ̀lú heartbreak torí wọn ò lè padà sílé yẹn kì í ṣe pé wọn ò lówó láti gbé ńlé kì í ṣe pé wọn ò níbi tó máa dé sí ńbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ta ló fẹ́ lọ gba ọjọ́ ọlọ́jọ́ lọ so a lè máa pretend ń sìn yín ó máa ní time kan tá à ní lè pretend mọ́.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ yìí ni ọmọ Òdògbolú tó máa dárúkọ sọ́ọ̀nì máa mọ̀ a sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀ ó sọ fún mi pé màmá ìyàwó òun ìyá 82 ó ń kà láti pọ̀ sí ìyá ẹ̀ kó padà sí Nàìjíríà ìyá ẹ̀ ń sọ fẹ́ lọ pa àwọn ni.
ẹ ti get ṣe fẹ́ lọ pa mí ni.
ṣe fẹ́ lọ pa mí ni. ilé wà everything wà tí a máa dé sí ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ máa driver. sọ̀rọ̀ mi ní bàbá. but ṣe bá rí nǹkan tó máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn ni pé ẹ̀rí ìlú ta wà UK yìí mi ò mọ ọ̀tá Amẹ́ríkà o mi ò mọ ọ̀tá àwọn dáadáa. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Nàìjíríà nílùú yìí ìlú UK ta wà èmi máa sọ fún àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n Nàìjíríà ni èyí tí mo máa ń pèlè ẹ̀gbọ́n Nàìjíríà ni pé gbogbo wa burúkú pátáyé tó kún ọwọ́ àwọn olóṣèlú wa àwọn pípọ̀ iná hábọ̀ wọn.
àwọn ló ń ṣíìdì wọn tó ń protect wọn tó ń supply all this.
ẹ má jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àwa àwọn ni. second slave trade tó ń fi wá ṣe ń ṣe sọ fún yín òun ni master program student visa kan fáwọn.
àwọn brain wa wá síbí wọn ní kó wá ṣe masters kan wá ṣe bá kan wá ṣàwò.
èmi ò lọ́pọ̀tún láti kàwé rẹpẹtẹ bọ̀ mo máa ń ka ìwé lọ́pọ̀lọ́ tèmi mo dẹ̀ máa ń ṣe research nítorí research senior research officer tí àwọn mi jẹ́ ń lu yìí lẹ́yìn tí mo bá UK láwọn need more than 2 million health care worker láti African country Nigeria ló wà ní number 1.
kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́.
ẹ wá ṣe ẹrú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bàbá lórí èlò.
lórí èlò àṣẹ àṣekú dẹ̀ ní ká má tanra wa ẹ mọ̀ kan.
area kan tó wọlé ní nǹkan bíi 3 weeks ago wọ́n fi lé 2 months wọ́n fi tù lójú ok àwọn máa fún ẹ lé 2 months kò máa gbọ́nsẹ̀ wọlé ní nǹkan bíi 3 weeks ago. ọmọ yẹn ní ọ̀nkú ẹ sọ fún mi pé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn mo nígbà ló ṣe rí ó ní 2 hours shift mo ń ṣe for 5 days àmọ́ nígbà ṣe nìyẹn. bọ́njọ́ ẹ lọ́n ní 2020 tí mo wà Nàìjíríà tó ń disturb mi mo sọ fún nurse ní ẹ̀ ó lè wọlé pẹ̀lú kí wọ́n wá nurse dáadáa tó máa sọ fún pé àbá ṣe nǹkan ibi tó ti ń ṣe Nàìjà bí 150k náà. Baba, Emma Jatonava. UK gbẹ̀yìn làwọn èèyàn wà yìí.
UK gbẹ̀yìn ẹni orí yọ dìlé.
Ọlẹ̀ ẹni orí yọ ó di kí ni ó dìlé. Bàbá ṣé oúnjẹ láwa yìí wá jẹ.
Jẹun tó bá jẹ tó bá jẹ ló fẹ́ jẹ ni máa bọ̀ wá róúnjẹ jẹ àmì ó ti láwọn bìkan tó yẹ pé tó bá fojú dábẹ̀ gan ló máa jẹun bẹ̀ bọ̀ wà á realize pé kò ń ṣe oúnjẹ nìkan ló wáyé wá jẹ ẹ mọ̀ kan ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé wọn mọ́ call kó tó di pé around there all day thank you so much.
Ẹ yé ètò ní weekend àwọn àfẹ̀rẹ̀ padà ẹ ṣe gan wẹ́lẹ̀.
Thank you.
Bá mi kí baby girl mi àti madam. A máa sọ̀rọ̀ dára wáyé.
Ẹ bá mi kí family náà ẹ bá ń sọ fún madam pé wọ́n kú rọ́jú o bóyá láìpẹ́.
Máa láìpẹ́ máa wá sí Glasgow a máa rí ra.
No wahala. Stay safe, yeah? Àmì àtẹ̀yìn náà, God bless you. Take care, sir. Yeah, bye-bye. So I like that, you know, where people can relate life experience and of that with, you know, our conversation is indeed, it kind of, to me, it brings it to life and you can also connect because, yeah, life experience to say. Hello, my friends on our fundraiser. I want to say thank you. I just discovered that somehow we have actually raised almost £200 there. So thank you to my donor. Let me continue. The link is in the comments for anybody who wants to be part of that. Do that. You can also use the PayPal. Just make sure that if you use any PayPal, you also send a message with that donation so we can know it's from you and what is it for. Hello there, sir.
Baba, good Abend.
Oh God, you good Abend. Clemo, how are you tonight, Baba?
I'm doing great.
Grand.
I'm doing great.
Now you are live, because you are meeting us in the convo tonight again. I mean, what would you like to add, Baba?
Yes, sir. Yeah, for real. I mean, the last caller was talking about real life experiences, you know. And yeah, we shouldn't forget about
sometimes if you have to tell yourself the truth, it will be very foolish of you to continue to defend Nigeria when you know the truth, especially if it has happened to you. That's your own experience. No, you don't need anybody else to tell you anything. That's exactly what I felt when he was talking. You know, that's his own experience. He is a living experience or a living witness to all we have been talking about. So yeah.
Exactly. We all have all these experiences, you know, because we don't live for this fucking stupid zoo. I lived there for how many years? I don't want to go too far. That guy is so fucked up. We say, Papa, or no, if it's possible, make I get what's it called? To destroy the whole Nigeria, I will. You know? So that's my yeah. We are a lot. So I mean, for me personally, I've said it before, I will keep it saying. My people for here, they know me saying, if you call me Nigerian, I will fight with you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to be
now, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be referred to as a Nigerian. I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Yoruba. Call me Yoruba boy, Yoruba man, Yoruba papa. Just put that Yoruba. Could never call me a Nigerian.
Yoruba boy. Yeah, but please don't call me a Nigerian. That's from Clement.
Exactly.
Right.
So now, you know, I will still refer to our discussion last night.
Okay.
Because it was so passionate for me in a lot of ways, like US, UK interfering in our business. If that thing touched me seriously, because
your position last night. So
Papa, I so passionately because they have never done anything good for Africa. No. They will never do it. 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 We all know the African problem. And they can help us if they want, but they won't for several years. So now I still remember vividly our last caller last night talking about South Africa, talking about this. I made research. Right. Me, I love facts. I love it when people tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, I will accept it. If I'm wrong,
by your nose and all of that, and somebody will just
exactly.
You.
I don't want to be misled. No, I don't want to. I made a lot of research. See, my first one, I will read it for you. I will read it for you.
Go for it.
Apartheid stuff, South Africa, because I brought up that issue about South Africa. What the United States did during the apartheid time. At the outset of apartheid, the United States avoided serious criticism of South African racial policies. In part, why? Because several U.S. states, especially in the Deep South, had similar policies under the Jim Crow laws. Following the 1960s Sharpeville massacre, however, the country voted the UN conference against it. Quote and unquote. In 2020, the national debt of South Africa amounted to around 242.82 billion US dollars.
The national debt.
National debt. Check what I'm telling you on Google. Check it on Check it on South African news. Check it through that guy with the wear red beret always, right? That guy with the always wear red beret from South Africa, where they deport you for parliament. You follow them drag like you and me.
Yeah, Malema.
Thank you, sir, Malema. You remember the name?
I do.
2022, we are 2020. Sorry, we are 2 years ahead. The amount, the debt which South Africa is owing the United States amounts to 242.82 billion US dollars since 1994.
He's making this echo sound and this, I don't know. Is your
okay, I'm sorry about that.
Somehow, maybe. That's it.
Yeah, so now.
Let's try it.
I think it's okay.
Let's try it out of speaker and see how that works, by the way. Because it keeps making that beep.
I think it's okay right now.
It is now better. Go on.
Perfect. So I think my people can follow me. Right now, we are talking this is a very serious matter because we are almost there. We don't need United States. We don't need UK. We are almost there. Yoruba Nation will be indebted to them if we try to get them involved in our matters. We don't need them. Need one. They have intelligence. See, United States have special space for people who are monitoring each country. They have departments for that.
Yes.
So why will we, right now, when we are about to achieve our progress, to now bring them in for what? Because it will affect us. Yoruba Nation will now get indebted in them. The Yoruba Nation will now get problem with them. And now, the funniest thing, in that same South Africa, where we talked about yesterday, do you know in South Africa, United States have the biggest African military base, Camp Lemonnier, is the United States Naval Expeditionary Base situated next to Djibouti.
I know that.
So now, this Djibouti is now the next airport very close in that same city called the Djibouti city. The home combined with Joint Task Force. So now, we call it also make Yankee come help Nigeria. We can't help Yoruba Nation. Can't intervene. The only help we even think about is the UN.
And we are almost there.
Russia, US also controls the same US. I mean, well, maybe not Russia anymore, but US, UK, and the rest of them controls the United Nations as well. So are we not actually like just all sort of sort up?
No, bro. No. That means there are different minds coming into it, not just United States. If we focus only just on United States and UK, then we are down. Right. If there are other collaborators who are there, who will tell you, say, Joe Biden calm down, baby. Wait till they tell us. Nigeria now, because we have natural resources. South Africa, they even the fight on top that time, not even get natural resources. We have it. So there are a lot of interest about us. Yoruba nation is big, Babami. Yoruba nation is not what we are even thinking about now. Not be even us, we go profit. Now our unborn kids. Right? Now all these fights, where we the fights now, is not for you and me. It's not for us. No. It's for our unborn kids. I just went back there because of last night's discussion, because we had a lot of deliberation on that. I remember. And I was just kind of like skeptical about it because I had to make a lot of research about it.
I mean, you wanted to buttress your point about like your first what triggered you yesterday was that we should not even entertain the idea of bringing the United States into the struggle for Yoruba nation because it will be like us setting ourselves up. And I'm glad that you came back with out of the depth parts. That's what they do. They run you into indebtedness by giving you weapons. You know, they will say, we'll give you weapons.
Go fuck you up.
And then, well, I get that. Clermont, thank you. Go on.
Okay. No. I mean, see, last night, my actual passionate stuff about that shit was like, bro, we can't allow, because we don't almost reach there, Babami. We don't almost reach there. Now, for 9 minutes, now allow referee come inside our game where we don't play finish. For 90 minutes. It can't remain 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Extra time. We're going to be past 90 minutes.
He can't go give extra time. He can't go give penalty. For what? Excuse me, no. So we have to fight this to the finish. Exactly. And there are other things, you know, we are already on top of our game. You know, they fear us already, Baba. The whole world, they know about this. If someone is telling me now that we need to talk more about it, we don't do plenty. They already know it. We don't want them to now interfere on our path and they make us feel like a fool. And Yoruba nation will never even exist, come make us stay in debt. We don't want that. That's my own fight.
And the same future that we
exactly because now
we just
Yankee, anywhere they go, they want that war. They will say guns to both sides. Fulani, where did they get all those ammunitions from? Look at the boxes. If you don't see that video before.
From Nigeria as well.
But you don't forget for Syria. For Syria, look at the boxes they deliver to both sides. They are making money. See, Donald Trump, you don't say, my friend, have you forgotten where Buhari went to Donald Trump? My friend, he likes to buy a helicopter, like all those. They are making money. They don't care about you and I. Maiyegun. Let's be honest about this shit. They don't care about you and I. So why will someone now come up and then tell me, vote for Democrat, don't vote for Republican? What's the difference? Say to one Clermont.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jare, Baba. This thing got me so emotional. I did like 2-3 hours research on this, especially about that South Africa, because the caller last night talked about South Africa. Baba, anti-smart you. Because I don't let go of sumo.
I mean,
good night, Baba.
Question. Right answer. That's what
I'm about
so
you charge.
if we ask questions, you need to give us answer. And that answer, we must it must be satisfactory one. No use bobo or anything for us. It go hard. It go hard them.
No, it's not possible anymore.
Doesn't work that way.
It's not possible. Those are the 18th centuries. No, right now we have every facilities what we need to find out the facts. And one of those facilities is you right there every day. Do you think it's easy? Can you not say 9 hours? Because it's one on the platform. What is my so tough for you? Baba, good night, Charlie. Baba, Maiyegun.
Thank you. Have a good one. That's Clement. So I'm going to take the last call. So yeah, if you are still watching me, you can still like the broadcast. I mean, just to show that you are in the Temple of Truth tonight. You are in this service, in this session, this sermon. So don't leave without doing that. And if this is your first time of watching Maiyegun, or second time or third time, and you haven't really subscribed, do that as well, because we are coming to the end of this conversation in another 5 minutes. I've got my last caller on the line. Hello there.
Tuale.
Baba. Yeah, Alpha. Nice one. Oh yeah, this is Baba. This is Baba Gio, and this is Estivo, which is a brethren. Now you have the floor, brethren.
Yes, so I greet all the whole house. I greet everybody.
You. How are you?
Especially Leila, the mom, and your son, and your other daughter.
You're far too
God be the glory.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to bore with too much talk. The first and foremost thing is I want to chip in about this.
Oh, thank you.
Let's not be too.
What do you say? Go on.
Yeah, let's not make it too complicated, because I can understand if they say Yorubani con involved in this thing. So even if we want to do anything that has to do with the naming, let's make it something that anybody can relate easily with. Even by just reading it, they can understand what we are trying to do. Because like interpretation or whatever, we can even interpret it or underneath the word. But let's make it something that I think English, with all due respect to our language, and this English we are trying to make this is a worldwide thing. Or what one in Haiti, or what one in the Cambodia, or what one everywhere, but they can still relate. They can easily relate and understand. Even the white people too, they are white Yorubas. But maybe we don't know. They don't really speak. They don't even understand, but they can read and understand what we are saying about.
Especially
so I think
it's they keep researching as well. Right.
Yeah, let's make it very simple for people to just understand and relate with. Secondly, brother, something. Yeah, with all due respect, you see, everything. Nobody is an island in this world.
No.
You cannot stand alone. No. You need alliance, either you like it or not. Even when our late leader, Awolowo, wanted to bring about independence and the rest of it, he went looking for alliance. He couldn't do it himself. Nobody can do it. You cannot do this yourself. Relating with America, UK, or wherever doesn't make you. It doesn't make you weak. It's because even if you want to go to UN, these are the same people that will veto whatever you want to do there.
That's right.
Even with your oil and natural resources, they cannot buy it from you. They will render it useless. But if you have your alliance with them, they just got negotiation is deal, Baba.
And there's some level of respect there. If you have the best of you representing you, making those deals. I agree
life is about give and take. Life is about give and take.
That's right.
We should be ready to know that we have to negotiate. You have to negotiate to be in the league, either you like it or not. We are all players. You have to be a player. You must negotiate with the rules.
And you must compromise too, as well. So because it's give and take, like you said, it's give and take.
It's give and take. So let's understand this very clearly. It's give and take. So we should really get it very clear, Baba. We need everybody on board.
We cannot do it alone. I love this.
Whatever. Delayed. We have resources. Well, okay, Steve. Okay, we'll do Dubai now. But Dubai come about things. Dubai did not use all their money to develop. They brought people.
They brought investors.
Come on. We should have it at the back of our mind. These are the areas that we are supposed to leverage. So we cannot do this by ourselves and say we don't need any. We need everybody. We need everybody.
I think what we should be very clear of is that we should not go to them cap in hand and say, "Come and help us." We can always go to them as contemporaries, so to say, and say, "You know what? We can offer you something that Nigeria is not offering you." Okay,
you get it. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Just like what happened in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Hong Kong, but what about Chebobo Kini? Some people say, "Okay, Tababa Chebobo, Tababa get Kini done." Baby, can run the beef for 100 years.
Yeah.
Take another thing. We can just live. Okay, Tabasi bad le wow. But go combination resources wow. I'm a full one or two preference before we start to the other. You have the point
if you stay with us, we'll be giving you preference before others. You that are our friends. When we become this, would you do this for us? America, UK, we will make you priority. We always give you the first, the right of first refusal. That's the deal we are talking about. Making deal proposals that can make you contemporary with all of these mighty countries you are talking about. So
look at what
go on. Mm-hmm.
Look at what Atiku did. Do you know how much Atiku? Do you know what Atiku promised Tambuwa at the last minute?
Nobody knew, but it's a deal. Something that
it's a deal, Baba deal.
There's something on the table.
No, it's on the table. You said there's people on promises now. Already.
You're right.
That is the way it is. So even if you relate with Britain, with America, and say, okay, guys, this is what we have.
It doesn't
this
make
is what I want. This is what I want. If you guys come in, push this thing through the UN, push this through the Congress, push this thing through the Parliament, this and this and that and this and this and that and that. Construction of this, at the long run,
make a deal.
That's it. That's
and before you know it, what to Johnny let Otijonile no niyen o.
Oh, Otijonile estate.
Otijonile estate okay. Tell me more.
That's the way it is. That is the way. You see, we have to be smart because we don't have to be. It's not about scouting. It's about strategy. It's about brain.
God bless you.
It's about brain. Before you know it, only got something you don't know back. You know No, they are going to bring development. They will bring development to the place. And they will be taking they will have the right of first refusal for some of all this.
The world works, isn't it? Is that not how the
world works? That is how it works.
Even America has an influence here in the UK.
I myself, I did a research on some of these people that developed. Even Singapore itself.
Right.
Singapore did not come out from nowhere.
No.
Don't relate along with you. A lot of investment was coming in from every part of the world too.
Some people who they pave the way. There are some people whose job is to smoothen those relationships and bring them to life, and they are called lobbyists. Are they not?
That's it. Those are the people that should talk about. Let's let them understand what we have. This is our plan. They will not really
No.
We need brains that will tell us, guys, this is how you're gonna go about it.
No way. So
yes,
some
the only way that they're going to get a lot of preference from European resources and the rest of it. Guy, then go trade, then go do deal.
It's called trade. They can't just come in and take it like we're having in Nigeria today. You know another thing, sir? You know another thing, right? That you probably have a very solid argument is this, right? Currently in Nigeria, many of us who today are so angry with what Nigeria has done, and we say we want to live, we want to go. Most of the things that actually gets us so angry is that some of us in Yoruba land, we watch people who you don't even know who gave them the authority or whatever to come down to Yoruba land and then extract the same resources we are saying Britain, UK, America will steal from us. But they are already stealing them right now. Nobody's accounting for them.
What are you doing about it? Nothing. They want us to now go through the back door and relate with this guy and say, guys, yes, I'm on and say, this is our plan. Come on board with us. We give you more preference.
Yes.
Because the major thing that you cannot develop without other alliances.
Without being
give it or you leave it or you take it.
No. You'll be isolated.
In less than 10 years, Dubai's story will be side play compared to us because we have more resources than they have.
God bless you.
We have water, we have land, we have everything.
So
because people want to only leaders to Yoruba. It's about they are not Yoruba though. I'm very sure about it.
It's unfortunate.
that Maiyegun, no, think about it. You as Maiyegun,
yeah.
Ile baba so mama go come and bàjẹ́ ni.
Yẹn ni mo sọ pé ṣé nǹkan tí yàn bá love, wọ́n ní tí yàn nǹkan tí yàn bá love máa ń care fún ni àbí? Tó bá sọ pé àwọn love ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, àbáwọn love Nàìjíríà, ṣé nǹkan tí yàn love bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn? Nǹkan tẹ́yìn love, nǹkan tí yàn love bá ṣe treat nǹkan tẹ́ love nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó sọ pé àmú love, even fóònù yín, àwọn èèyàn ò treat fóònù wọn, tó jẹ́ ordinary phone lásán. Àwọn èèyàn ò treat fóònù wọn báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń treat Nàìjíríà. So how can anybody say pé wọ́n love ilẹ̀ Yorùbá? Yorùbá wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Like ṣé nǹkan tí yàn love bó ṣe ń rí nìyẹn? Tó bá tẹ̀ sọ fún wọn náà, ó yẹ kí yàn lọ.
Oníwọ̀ you are more Nigerian than Yorùbá. Ọmọ ní wọn sọ ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ̀ mọ́ ń sọ nǹkan fún ẹ bàbá. Lọ ṣe DNA, kọ́ máa lọ ṣe DNA test wọn tẹ̀. They are all bastards. If possible, God, anybody could do anything nílùú lódùdúwà. Ó yẹ kó ṣe DNA test fún mi. Because you cannot see your father's land or your father's house rotting away, and you are very comfortable with somebody giving you peanuts outside. Keep running, kò ṣe. Bí wọ́n ṣe wá sí, pẹ̀lú àwọn family ẹ̀mẹ́ wọ́n ṣe wá yẹn sí. Èèyàn kan wá sọ pé ẹ̀ Maiyegun, mo fẹ́ wá sún lé yín, ẹ̀yọ́ lọ sùn ká ẹ̀ sùn sí garage. Màá pẹ́ ní 2,000 pounds. Wàá wò pé 2,000 pounds. Kí mi àti family lọ sùn garage ọlọ́sùn. Àbò yìí bàbá ẹ̀ dín ni. Ṣé ọmọ pípọ̀ ọ̀ṣọ́mọ ọkọ ọmọ àlè ní gbogbo wọn ọmọ àlè from the head to the toe. Look at what Igbo did now. Pẹ̀lú bó ṣe bribe Igbo tó. Igbo was ọmọ àlè, Igbo gbowó. But because Igbo Sunday Adéyẹmọ Igbo ọmọ ọkọ lẹ Yorùbá ni ó ní láyé ò lè gbowó ọmọ ọkọ nìyẹn.
Tẹ́ bá máa gbé mímì ní kẹ́ gbà á bọ́kẹ́ tó gbà á ilẹ̀ àrùn sí o bọ́ owó yín mi ò ní gba kọ́bọ̀ yín. You are right.
That is it. I think DNA ká ló ṣe ní kí wọ́n ṣe DNA fún ọ tó máa padà wá di leaders nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wà á rí pé 90% ọ máa fail.
Ọmọ àlè ní Yorùbá. Èmi máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ pé gbogbo wọn tó sọ pé àwọn love ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn ó ti yẹ sìn wọn ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yorùbá àtọ̀.
Businessman they are all traders.
It's sad.
They can sell their soul when they máa fọmọ wọn nìyẹn.
One by one.
They are criminals. Baba.
Thank you so much.
Baba.
Oh yeah. Bàjẹ́. Èmi like àwọn tí wà lórí Maiyegun yìí ọmọ tó bá láyà má wọ ni o. No joke o, but I love the fact that
anybody tó bá gbé mú á gé mú ẹbọ ni o.
Baba.
Wọ́n á gé mú ẹbọ ni o.
Just don't try us in order to find out some certain things, and like you said, Baba, kò ní kálukú behave rẹ̀ ni o. Tá bá bínú lórí Maiyegun àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ àbí wọn ò ní mọ̀.
ẹni kọ̀wé mọ̀ wá ẹni kọ̀wé lè kó wá.
èmi dẹ̀ sọ wípé a ti invest so much time energy níbi tá a ti ń share idea together tá a ti jọ ń gbé oyè ń sè ju kéèyàn kọ́ wá síbí kó wá rò pé ó sì láti tàn wá jẹ ó lè dájà lẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn máa bèrè pé kí ló dé tínú bí yín tó yẹ pa ó fi lọ́kùlọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ní kínú má bí wá kí ló fi wá pè.
Ojú àjọ àfọ̀tán ìjà ló máa ń dálẹ̀. Àdìká fún gbogbo ojú kan sẹ́ẹ̀fì kojú bó ṣe wà ní ẹ̀ àwọn
sọ́kẹ́ẹ̀tì kákó tẹran sí.
Àwọn bí wa sí street ni àwọn lọ sí school ní street ni àwọn di professor ní street ni. Lè fi búrẹ́dì kó wa lọ́bẹ̀ jẹ́ irọ́ ni.
Wọ́n máa wá kúrò Nàìjíríà wọ́n mú Nàìjíríà kúrò wọ́n mú street kúrò nù àwa ni o which means
ọmọ street lè fi street sílẹ̀ because tó bá gbé wèrè wà bá wọn ṣe wèrè tó bá gbé fáìbọ̀ wà bá wọn ṣe fáìbọ̀ tó bá gbé education wà bá wọn ṣe anyhow ni.
tó bá gbé ti man of God wá wà tún di man of God náà ni but tó bá sọ pé
àti ẹni wọ àní gbogbo ẹ̀ la wà ọmọ náà full force na full option ni gbogbo we bá bínú kan ní Maiyegun dáhàrí o we no send nobody.
ṣé ká gba etí ẹ̀
wọ́n bàbá forever more Yorùbá forever Yorùbá là ọmọ Oòduà forever. All right, Baba. Take care, Baba.
I love you. Take care, Baba. You have a good one.
You too, Baba.
Nice one.
All right.
So that's Tivo there, and that is going to be our last caller. I know so many people are calling. Trust me, tomorrow is going to be Clement's time. Clement is going to come back, and at the end of the day, this is it. It's so healthy. It's so straightforward, and then you can disagree. And your research, see, listen, one thing I have learned is this. When people say, I know something about this, right? And they tell you about what they know. Another person come and he says that I know about this and all of that. What you are all doing is that one way or the other, you are learning more and you can all be right. Do you know that?
or everyone can be right. It's just that you can be saying the same thing differently. But me, Maiyegun, myself, they lose my touch once in a while when person won't make me, you know what I mean? But I've also learned that sometimes now from which angle person sees things, and then they make comments from. From where you've from the angle you are looking at something, that is from where what do you call it? Somebody is asking me for the email, Chinyere Obasi. So sorry, I don't know how long you have been asking in the comment. So I finally caught your comment, okay? So Obasi, my email is very, very straightforward. I've said it. Just use diaspora radio international. Type them together at gmail.com. Diaspora Radio International at gmail.com. Yeah. Okay. So if you send me an email, I will reply. I will respond to your message. Okay. Just keep it short. I don't really like reading long text, so to say. I am going to have to anyway, but again, keep it short as much as you can, and I can respond to that to your message. Okay. So to all my friends who joined me tonight, I want to say thank you to you. To everybody who have to everyone who has managed to call in, I want to say thank you to you. That's what makes this platform more unique. People have now suggested that maybe we should keep the English name, we should keep the Yoruba name, we should put one at the top or put one at the bottom. There's no wahala, okay? Like I said, we can all be right. There's nobody that is right, nobody is wrong. You can all be right in my own way, because we are saying it in a different way. I will look into it. Again, there's no rush. So my friends who have who made a contribution, no, it won't go to my, don't worry about that now. If it goes to my junk mail, I will still see it, okay? And I will still reply you. Don't worry about that. The moment you send it, right? As long as your email is not, you're not going to be emailing me from any spam mail and all of that, okay? Which means that if your email doesn't look legit, there's possibility that my email filter, security email, whatever, on my own security, what am I even saying? Yeah, the security, protecting my email will eventually possibly just push it into junk and want me not to open it. Or if you have your own right email, not from any funny, right? Eventually I'm going to see it and I will respond. So thank you so much, every one of us who are tuning in today. It's been a nice night, end of the month, and tomorrow. And meanwhile, I actually want to say thank you as well to my donor. I'm checking something out here, and I can see that we have, we have raised tonight. We have raised, let's see, about £200 still from our Give Send Go. So thank you very much for that. Which one is this? For stock. Anyway. I'm going to say thank you once again to everybody, and I'm going to see you some other time. So if you are just joining us, remember you can you can draw this back, watch it from the start again if you want to, and then you can join me next time when I show up. Thank you to all of you, my friends. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you some other time. Good night from here.
Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́ Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádùn yẹ Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gbà rìbá Maiyegun máa wí.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Ayé ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Ayé ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ayé ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.